Welcome, Libra, to your May chakra reading. This is for growth and insight and getting our powerful three back together. That is the mind, body, and soul as one through energy. Okay, so let's do this. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Okay, we have, these are pick a card. So we have the yellow chakra rock, which is deck 1, and deck 2, which is the green chakra rock. So I'll give you a few minutes to pick whichever one screams your name. Okay, and starting with the yellow chakra rock. Okay, if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, and let's see what's going on in your chakra. Which chakra is most needed for you this month is your green chakra, your heart chakra. It needs to be open. Okay, you have some gossip. Card is gossip. We'll figure out what that means in just 1 minute. We have the spiritual strength card. We have the house card. This is from the new deck that I just got for Astro Dice. Okay, so this is the first house, what people see and the impressions you give. And the angels say romance. Okay, and your law and attraction card is attention to what is only creates more what is. So pay attention to what is. Okay, and your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening is the planet card, which is Uranus. Okay, sitting right under here, underneath the spiritual strength, and next to the first house. Okay, and also next to the law of attraction. Okay, so it's kind of justifying everything. It's kind of a middle card, I guess. Okay, and it's the Queen of Cups is upside down, feeling that emotional stress with the Nine of Swords upside down under the romance. Okay, so getting straight over here to the gossip. Let me move my chair back a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so getting over here into the gossip. Like, what is this gossip? What does it mean? Okay, so let's read it and see how it's resonating with the rest of everything. Okay, so it says, uniqueness of others. Okay, are you naive? Support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocusing your life, freedom, dance, and honor. This is appreciating differences is the key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. So, is someone gossiping about you and you're sitting here thinking, well, they're gossiping about me. I'm thinking they're gossiping about you because you are the Queen of Cups upside down. So I'm thinking you're telling this person, if you don't start valuing my friendship and stop talking about me, then we're going to have problems, right? So because you're not giving me the support that I need. So you're finding your spiritual strength and you're looking at the first house over here, what people see and the impressions you give. So putting this all together. So you're seeing people in a certain light is what I'm seeing. You're seeing them gossiping about you and you're thinking, what do they see about me? And what impressions am I giving you to make you think that it's okay for you to devalue me, right? When all you really want is romance. I do believe that this is a love situation with the Queen of Cups upside down because there could have been a lot of cards that could have showed this emotional distress that you're going through, yet it gave me the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening, this spiritual strength is going to be the enlightenment and the awakening that you need so that you can see yourself in a different view and also view others in a different light as well. Okay, the attention to what is only creates more what is. Many want to point out reality to you. Wow, with the gossip card, you couldn't get any more realistic than that, right? Is that what they're doing? They're trying to tell you that they see you this way and try to, you know, point out your flaws, trying to point out things about yourself. They say, face the facts, look at what is. And we say to you, if you are able to see only what is, then by law and attraction, you will create only more of what is. You must put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. By the awakening, the enlightenment and the awakening, and here's the enlightenment. Do not allow people to tell you that they only see you this way. Do not allow people to take away your authority by gossiping about you. You know, in a love romance, this, you know, if this person can only see you for what they want to see you as, you're allowing them to do so without any spiritual strength. So you need to get into your heart chakra, open your heart chakra and say, no, I'm going to look in my mirror and say, I see things that are different from what you're telling me I am. I am not what you say I am. It's a sort of a self-reflection. Self-reflect. Get into self to self-reflect and say, I am not this Queen of Cups. You're making me this depressed person. You're making me this person that I don't want to be. I do not want to feel this way. Okay, you're trying to tell me that, you know, I'm inconsistent with this and I'm inconsistent with that, and you're making me feel imbalanced. Maybe they're making you believe that you're dishonest when you're not dishonest. Okay, and maybe this Queen of Cups is maybe even the person that you're dealing with. Maybe they're dishonest by telling you that they see you doing this and they see you doing that when it's not even the truth. It's a truth set of how you see yourself and others see you. And you're saying, no, 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 no. Right? No, no, no. So what, they're telling other people? Or are they just gossiping straight to you? Or are they telling other people how they see you? No. They're taking your power away. They're taking your spiritual strength away. They're taking your inner strength away. And so you need to get in there and tell them you can't do this, and that's where this power is going to come from, this sudden change, this enlightenment, this awakening of this romance, and you're going to say, no. No, no, no. See? Because this card is gossip. So for a lot of you, this is 2 in 1. This is showing you that you're emotionally upset about what this person is saying about you when all you want is the romance. And the romance is pretty much telling me that this is a loved one that you love, a romantic partner, or once was, who is gossiping about you, slandering you, making you feel uncomfortable, making you see yourself in the first house as the person that you're not. Okay, so you're not going to sit here and say, well, I guess it is what it is. If they keep telling me I am this way, I guess I am. No, you're not. Don't allow that. That's allowing them to have power over you. You're going to get inside with your heart chakra, and you're going to open that up, and you're going to see yourself the way the Spirit wants you to see yourself. And the angels say romance without slander. Romance and slander. There's like romance and slander. Well, we'll figure out what the romance is. Oh, Spirit already said it. The romance is new love coming towards you. New love toward yourself will bring you new love. Somebody who can be the romantic partner that you want them to be, and giving you new paths and new cycles once you start loving yourself and seeing yourself in a different light. The healing process. Okay, but you got the gossip, the spiritual strength, the sudden change with the what is not what you're going to be factoring on. You're going to say it is not. That is not true. Okay, because if you keep doing these things, then your Ace of Swords is upside down. You will not have the reflections that you're looking for. You will not seek the truth of the matter. So if you do not go inside and find the spiritual strength, you will not see the truth. The truth will not be revealed to you. And the truth is the Ace of Cups. truth is the Ace of Cups. The truth is Nine of Coins. You are this beautiful, magnificent person, okay, who is an accomplished person. You are this beautiful person. That is the truth. The truth is also that they give you 10 of Swords and they make you feel down, they make you feel depressed, they give you pain and agony and sadness. And until you get this spiritual strength and have this sudden change and this awakening to understand who you really are, that you are the Nine of Pentacles, that you are this Ace of Cups, you will continue in darkness within yourself. The sun is upside down. If the sun is upside down, that means there's no sun. So it can only be black. So once you gain this spiritual strength, and start looking at yourself and saying, you know what, I am beautiful. I am this, I am that. I am not what they tell me I am. Okay? It will give you the 10 of Coins that you need. It will give you the achievements that you can see yourself, how rich and how prosperous and how safe you really are. It will give you the safety and the security. It will make your security, your self-security go up. Okay? You'll feel more secure within your own self. No more insecurities. You keep focusing on this spiritual strength, holding tight to what you know is right, giving back your strength. There's that strength on top of the spiritual strength and making this Queen of Cups go up, making her go back right side up into the adoration and the beauty that you are as you are over here as the Queen of Cups. Okay, taking on that water energy and perceiving that you are this beautiful person. Giving back your perception, but you have to get out of your head with the Eight of Swords, because if you continue to be in the Eight of Swords, you're giving yourself disillusionments. You're lying to yourself. The illusion of the moon upside down is you're wearing a false mask against yourself, right? You're giving yourself, you're taking their impressions of what you are, and that's not true. So it's an illusion. It's false. It's mirroring their idea of what you are, which you are not. Okay? Not offering yourself the prosperities and the securities that you deserve. So you're going to take it so that you can go out, find the strength, find the strategy of how you're going to do so. Right? With the Three of Staffs, you have other options, looking and seeing what things you can do. Right? Having the knowledge. Because, and that's that strength, because, you know, you have the spiritual strength going on, so you have strength twice, right? So you're going to start having that practical knowledge within yourself, saying, you know what, I am beautiful, and you're going to start communicating. Archangel Michael card coming out. Okay, the communication. Communicating not only with yourself, but with Archangel Michael, your higher self, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, yourself. Getting into the universe. And Archangel Michael hearing you and saying, yes, communicate, so that we can start this new journey forward, this sudden enlightenment and awakening of self. So over here you have the romance. Then you have yourself. Then you come back to the conclusion once you start having this communication with your higher self, the angels, the divine. We'll just leave it at the divine for now. Okay, but, and then you're going to have this romance and you're going to realize you're going to start adoring yourself. You're going to see yourself in a different light with the perception of the Queen of Cups now right side up as seeing yourself in a different light. That's that enlightenment. That's that awakening. That's that law of attraction going, yeah, I don't have to see the way they see me, because all they're seeing is lies. They're seeing the way they want to see me because they're doing something evil. They're doing something slanderous. They're doing something deceptive behind my back to make me look like a bad person. And it's starting to wear on me, making me think, am I really this way? Okay, this is not true. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, the truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to come out. The truth is going to say, yeah, and not only that, you're going to be on the right path to healing yourself. And then I will give you new love, a love full of romance. Somebody who adores you and sees you as adoring as the Queen of water over here. Time is fluid. We don't know when that's going to happen because we don't know how long it's going to take you to heal. right? Six of Staffs. King of Cups, I'm telling you. Some of you might have a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio coming in the near future once you heal. But no matter what, you have to calm your waters. Get yourself back into loving yourself, understanding yourself, being loyal to yourself, as the King of Cups upright is loyal unto themselves. They are very loyal to themselves. They have their waters as calm as possible. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, and you know, and this is really getting yourself reliable and responsible into your own chakras, opening everything up, making sure that you are aware of everything that's going on within yourself. Okay, and you know, you really have to be there, because if you can't get there, you can't have this new love really come in. It doesn't mean you won't have somebody come in. It just means, where's that true love? Where's that person? Well, you have to have the healing first before the universe can really give you this other person who's really 100 going to adore you. Okay, because if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to 100% give it back. And you could just end up with another person who is scandalous, plain and simple. Because a lot of times when we have negative energy towards ourselves, we tend to pick up people who are the same as ourselves. And they can't give you the romance that you need. They can only give it for so long, right? Because we tend to pick up people who are natural to our own energy, right? So we need to step out of that energy into a more positive energy so we can bring more positive, beautiful people into our lives. They seem like beautiful people in the beginning, and a lot of times they just end up not, right? Well, obviously in this reading, for sure. Okay, because this person was harsh on you. Take it how it resonates. Okay, and if it wasn't a loved one that did this to you, then you can't find it, you know, you're still, no matter how it is, it's still going to be the same. Okay. So, yeah, you have the Six of Staffs over here, you know, and it's like, okay, you know, you're going to triumph over this. You're going to gain the advancements, right, over these emotions of the King of Cups. Okay, and yeah, becoming the High Priestess for yourself, because you're going to have, the star, the hopes and the dreams and the promises to actually get to the new beginnings of the Ace of Staffs. Wow. Okay, so yeah, once you become the High Priestess, that means that you're going to attain the knowledge that you need to keep yourself hopeful and keep your dreams alive towards yourself. So that way you can have a better, take action towards better relationships for you in the future. Okay, and that was your reading for you guys who picked number 1. Okay, so keep on that path, guys, and keep that heart open and start taking on that spiritual strength for yourself. Okay, very beautiful. Okay, and for those of you who picked the second deck, the green chakra rock, we have the third eye chakra, which is the purple chakra. Okay, this is going to be, of course, your third eye. Most people know where that is. It's between the bridge of your nose, between your eyes. Okay, and this is the, I can see balance. Nice, Libra, only for the fact that you are the sign of balance. So you need to make sure that you are balanced, and it's going to be very good for you to stay balanced. That way you can weigh negative from positive, right, by choosing wisely. Oops, have these upside down. The house planet, or the house card, is the 6th house. So you're going to be working in the 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. So you're trying to choose balance and choose wisely between work, health, and duties of your life. So there feels like there might be an imbalance here of maybe exercise and work. Like, I want to exercise, but I have to go to work. Okay, something like this, right? And your angels say compromise. Balance those. Balance these areas out for yourself so that you can feel better, right? You have to see that once you get these things done, okay, you can do your exercise and do your work, okay? And I know that it feels like, to me, like somebody's saying there's not enough hours in the day. It seems like I'm always working. Okay, or maybe it's because we're in isolation right now. Maybe you feel like you're exercising too much at home and you really just want to go to work. So you're trying to balance out, like, how am I going to get to work and do this? Take it how it resonates, okay? Right now, I'm just going to say that it doesn't feel like there's enough work hours in the day to get to my health, okay? Because work seems to be so much there. Okay, I am not here to create sameness is your law of attraction card. And Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Wow, so you're going to have to this transformation feels like a transformation of compromise, where you're going to have to transform your ideas to choose wisely on how to get everything done that you need, right? Because you want to get you want to step through to this new world. You want this new, and that's a rebirth in itself, right? You want the cycles to continue, but you want these cycles to be balanced within the world. So you want to step out of this old to take on new. Okay, it just seems like it's moving so slowly. So the compromise will move a little slowly with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm here, I'm trying to make this new world. I'm trying to step in with what I'm done and finished with, but I feel like everything's moving so slow and it's a little imbalanced. Okay, so we'll go see what the balance says. Pretty much the balance kind of tells its own story over here. And this is, yeah, the assistance, courtesy, and support. And that's just pretty much what it is. So I'm just going to leave it there because it really, like I said, it's pretty out in the open, right? And I think the card's pretty much already told its story. I don't think we need to read a whole lot there. Okay, so with the balance, you're choosing the wisely there. Okay, so yeah, just trying to do everything you can. And it looks like because you want this transformation for the new world. Maybe you're trying, maybe some of you are trying to add exercise into your daily routine, and you're having a heck of a time compromising and finding the balance to do it, but maybe it's something you have to do or something you feel like it must be done. With the Knight of Cups upside down on the balance, choose wisely. 9 of Swords and 4 of Staffs. So you do feel like you're not offering yourself enough time. I just feel like the reason I don't have time, I just keep feeling I don't have time, but I want to make the time, but I'm not sure how. It's almost like you're deceiving yourself in some ways by keep telling yourself that you can't make the time to do something that you really need to have done, right? And this really has to be done. So to balance this chakra, you're like, I have to be able to see how to choose wisely to get this done. But it's almost like through my own third eye, my own sight, I am deceiving my own self. I'm tricking myself by telling myself I don't have time. This happens a lot. I think I've done this quite a few times. I think we've all done this. I mean, you know, if we've lived here long enough and we're, you know, human, we have done this a lot by trying to, maybe even lazily, just like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it right now, but I really know I'm going to do this, and I need to do this tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you're like, I don't know. Feels like a lot of work right now. And it's just, and then you keep telling yourself this is something I have to do, but yet you keep tricking yourself into believing that you don't have time. You can't find time, so you need to compromise the time, okay? Because it's something healthy that you have to do. And maybe it's something you have to do. Like maybe for some of you, like your health is like not doing good. And so this is something you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do this, but I keep putting it off. Okay, so yeah. It's just the doubt, right? You're doubting to yourself, okay? This is your own self-doubt, okay? And then with the 4 of Staffs, it's like they're saying, no, I am not here to create sameness. I need to get out there and do what I'm supposed to do. And the sameness I feel here is you keep telling yourself that you can't do something, okay? So there are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, being or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow others to be that which they want to be. So pretty much what this law of attraction card is telling you is that if this is what you really want, you need to find the time, manifest the time, compromise with the time. There's no such thing as not enough time. Time is flexible. Time is fluid. You have time. There's always time, right? It's just that we perceive it the way we want to perceive it, by giving it doubts, right? And the more we keep sitting around telling ourselves we can't do it, we could actually be doing it at the time that we're telling ourselves we can't do it. Now, there's an interesting thing, right? And the time that you're sitting there in your chair telling, well, I should get up and exercise, but there's no time. What are you doing right now? You're sitting there convincing yourself that there's no time, sitting in a chair, when you can actually be up out of your chair doing stretches, just right next to your chair, or doing squats, right? That's how bad we people are. I know I've done this 1,000 times. I think my kids just caught me doing that just not too long ago. I was supposed to be doing exercises because of this cough I have, and he's like, maybe you should go outside and exercise. And I literally sat there and told him on the bed, well, I don't know. I don't really have time right now. Getting ready to watch a movie. So thinking about this right now actually brings me back to this point, and I swear you not, it was like 2 days ago. And I do have Libra moon in me, so maybe this reading is for me, because my Libra moon, it might be coming out at me right now. And yeah, I literally just said this sitting on the bed getting ready to watch Amazon Prime, and told him I can't go outside and do some running with you because I don't have time. And that doesn't make any sense. And he literally called me out on it and said, well, what are you doing right now? And I was like, getting ready to watch a movie. And he says, well, that you have time then. But that was the excuse, right? So I'm totally resonating on this right now. Like I said, I think my Libra moon is coming in on me. So, okay, so anyways, back to this. It's like, wow, that just hit me though, guys. So I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's me. Okay, so 6 of Staffs, telling yourself you can't do it and still having doubt. Okay, the Fool, take the chance. Make the time. Quit telling yourself that you're not focused, that, oh, I couldn't possibly not focus on this, I'm too busy, I can't do other things, because you're only making bad cycles for yourself, because you'll never make it to your world, the world that you so are looking forward to, okay? The world you're looking at where it's like, yeah, I'm going to make this new beginning, and this new beginning is going to be me and exercise. And like I said, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be, but it is definitely work and something else. Okay, so yeah, you're telling yourself you're going to do this, but oh yeah, it'll come in slowly. Yeah, you're not ever going to get there because you're stealing from yourself with the 5 of Swords. You're stealing your own things. It says you have the abilities to transform, to take the leap forward and rebirth with Pluto over here. And this is a great time to do this, guys, because Pluto is in retrograde right now, so get to it, right? So you have the 8 of Staffs. It's like, yeah, you're going to level up. You need to tell yourself, start messaging yourself. Set your clock or something for a certain time with the 8 of Staffs. Make the time with the Justice. That way you'll get balanced. Make yourself a schedule. That way you'll have your achievements and you'll start doing the things that you need to do. Use the High Priestess. Now there it is, using that third eye, using that crown chakra. Okay, getting into that wisdom, saying, I'm going to make myself a schedule. But I have to really think. And once I start doing this, it's going to make my energy so much better. And I'm going to feel so much more balanced. Okay, and that balance is going to come from this King of Coins, because you're going to do the achievements that you feel are necessary to achieve. Right? So you're going to compromise, and it's going to bring you strength as you compromise. Once you start compromising, and you're going to take that action. So the strength and the action is coming forward, and it's going to make this new step forward for yourself. Okay? And you're going to realize with the Ace of Swords, you're going to have this huge realization, like, wow, right? Holy critters. I feel wonderful as the King of Cups. I feel emotionally balanced. My chakras are balanced. My body feels good. I'm doing the things that I know that I'm supposed to do. And that Knight of Pentacles is no longer moving so slow. Right? And here's that Death and Transformation. Now I have the Death and Transformation, which is the same as Pluto, because the Death card is Scorpio, and Pluto is the planet of Scorpio, in which it is what? Retrograded right now for the next 6 months. So you probably want to start doing that, right? I don't think that you'd want to wait 6 months to get this down, because it's like, no, transform and rebirth now. That way you can feel more balanced, right? Okay, guys, and that was your reading, your chakra reading. Get in there, get in that third eye, start making that, start getting into there, do whatever it is, schedule your plannings. So that way you can feel more balanced. And this is going to make you what? Balanced. Justice, balanced. You're going to feel so much better. Okay? So much better. Okay. And that was your chakra readings for the month of May. And peace and love to each and every one of you. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye-bye.